Wake me up in San Francisco. We'll preach to the choir before dawn.
De vele deelnemers aan de OMT Office voor Mac winterwedstrijd hebben nog iets voor ons te goed en dat is de uitslag. We hebben niet de minste persoon bereid gevonden om de uitslag bekend te maken. Namelijk Wilfrid, de nieuwe baas van de Mac Business Unit van Microsoft in Redmond. En nu we toch met hem spraken, hebben we maar meteen een interview aan vastgekoppeld. Could you tell us who is Wilfrid?
Oh, well, that's me. I'm the general manager of the Mac Business Unit at Microsoft. So it's a new job for me. I've been in the role about 3 months now, but I've been with the Mac BU team for 12 years. I started working for Microsoft just out of college, and I started on the PowerPoint team that at that time was building PowerPoint for Mac and for Windows. And I studied computer graphics in college, and I loved how excited people were on the PowerPoint team about graphics technology and about making something that really changed the lives of customers. This was back in the early days of presentation software, where the frontier was expanding very rapidly every 6 months, every year, and it was very exciting to be a part of a team that was at the forefront of those developments. And then a few years later, when Microsoft formed the Mac Business Unit, I joined. I've been a Mac fan for a long time. I still have my SE30 that I took with me to college. It still boots. It runs Word 3. And so I was excited about the opportunity to join the Mac team, but especially so because it was a small team where I knew I could make a big difference. As a early 20-something developer, suddenly I was in charge of the whole user interface of PowerPoint. And it was part of the Office 98 release where we were moving from the paradigm of, just take that Windows thing and bring it over to the Mac and make it launch, to Office 98, the first MacBoo release, where we realized we had to do a special version for Mac customers that really delivered on the kind of Mac experience that people expected. And we've been doing that ever since.
Okay. And do you consider yourself really a Mac fanboy?
Can't we all just get along? I live in the world that a lot of our customers live in, I think. I use a Mac and I use Office to get my work done every day. I work at Microsoft, where our servers and the vast majority of the other people I work with are Windows. So we design our products for that kind of environment where you need a great Mac experience, because I like our customers, choose to use a Mac every day to get my work done, and yet I need compatibility. I need to know that when I use Entourage and send an email with an attached Office document to somebody else at the company who's not seen a Mac in years, that they'll still be able to read my document, comment on it, work together with me on whatever we're trying to get done.
What do you introduce anything new here at MacWorld this year? Last year you had the Office 2008,
yeah, so that was
large announcement.
Wonderful announcement for us last year, and this whole past year has been really a great time to be at the Mac BU, enjoying the success of Office 2008 that we announced last year. Our launch was by far the most successful of any version of Office in history. We had about 3 times the number of units in the first few months of any previous version, and that success has been sustained throughout the year. We just recently did a survey to try to assess, of all Mac customers, how many are running Office. We started just in the U.S. so far, so it's a U.S. number, but more than 3/4 of people in the U.S. who have Macs are running Office, which we think speaks volumes of the importance of Office to customers and to the Mac community. So this year, building on, we're also marking the 25th anniversary of Word 1.0 for the Mac. I mentioned 12 years of the Mac Business Unit being dedicated to building Office, the 1 year since Office 2008, and we're looking forward to Office connecting to Software Plus Services productivity from Microsoft. So the 2 things we're announcing this year are updates to Office 2008. One is a version of Entourage for Exchange Web Services that connects to Exchange Server. And there's also a document collaboration companion that connects to SharePoint Server and to Office Live Workspaces. It's a big reset in the protocol and the way that we connect to Exchange Server. We used to talk to the web dev protocol, and now we talk to web services, which means, for example, when I accept a meeting, in web dev I had 6 transactions between the server and Entourage that all had to get exactly right in order for the meeting to show up on my calendar properly. And now with web services, it's just 1 transaction. Web services also enables a vast increase in performance and in reliability, especially in initial sync. Our customers have told us they really appreciate being able to open up Entourage for the first time, sync to their Exchange account, and have everything come down way faster than it has in the past. So that's in private beta already with 20 customers. It'll be in public beta in January, later in January, and then released later in the year. So that's Exchange. On the document collaboration companion, this is a new little app that's an add-on to Office 2008. It is a Cocoa app, our first Cocoa app that's part of Office. Connects to SharePoint Server and to Office Live Workspaces. You can already connect to SharePoint Server today using Safari or Firefox, but it's pretty difficult. You have to go to the browser to find your document, manually download it to your Mac, open it in Office, save it back locally, remember to put it back on the SharePoint server, and through all those steps, it's awkward if anybody else is trying to edit that same document on the server, so you wind up with things, I mean, we even do this internally, like strategy document V1, Eric's edits, strategy document V2, Kristen's edits, and really, even internally, we weren't using SharePoint as anything more than a file server, and SharePoint is better than that. So with the Office Document Collaboration Companion, you can use the real power of SharePoint to check out, to check in, to open and save documents from right within the Office suite and not have to fall back to that browser-only experience. So that Document Collaboration Companion will be in private beta in February, and they'll be released later in the year.
Okay, then we will have some other important announcement.
Yes.
And that's the winners of the One More Thing Office for Mac winterwedstrijd is a Dutch word, so but that is contest in English.
Okay.
Will you read us the winners?
I would be glad to.
Yeah? Okay.
All right. So third prize goes to Sanne Terpstra. Second prize to Delano van der Gist. And first prize winner, Lismane Libgot. Congratulations to the winners.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.